everyone, Massachusetts Prepper here, coming back at you. We're going to do a little bit of dehydrating today. We're going to do some great value whole kernel corn. It's frozen, and what we're going to do is just get these. What I've done here, well, let me just back up for a second here. What I've done is, you get these with your dehydrator. I got the Nesco American Harvest food dehydrator, and you get these, a couple of these nice little sheets in there. They fit right in there, nice and neat, and keep all your small stuff from falling right through. Well, that's $16 and some change. For 2 of those, I went to Walmart, and for $3.96 was able to pick up this plastic sheeting. It's used in crafts and stuff, I believe. But I just cut it to fit in here, and it was a little bit small, so I just cut an extra piece to lay right in here on the top. That way I can get everything in here. I'm just going to try to take and layer some of this corn in here, kind of hold that down, hold it into place while I get some of the corn on here. And it's all about saving a little bit of money. So instead of spending $16, I just spend $4 and get the job done. And I believe it's going to work just as good as long as you keep everything right in place when you're getting this all put down. Just kind of smooth it out. That way you don't have a whole lot of product all on top of each other. And I think this is going to work just fine. If you do get it stacked a little thick, it'll just take a little bit longer to get it dehydrated, but the end result is going to have some nice dehydrated corn. We're getting these in 2-pound bags here, and we're going to see how many we can get on here. And I think we should be able to get close to 2 pounds in just a couple of trays. Like I said, I could probably put it on a whole lot thicker and get it done, but I really don't see the need to. I've got the room on the trays and everything, so we'll just get it spread out and get this stuff going. So ain't no sense in me boring the daylights out of you you watching all of this. So once I got it all done, I'll bring you right back. Okay, brought you all back just as we're finishing up the last tray here. Now we've got just about 7 pounds of frozen corn in here. This last layer is going to be a little bit thicker, but you know what, as this stuff starts to shrink down and dehydrate, I'll take and move it around. We'll move things around a little bit, and everything will dry perfectly fine. Here we go. We've got the 6 racks on the dehydrator, all set up here, all nice and full and ready to go. So I've got one jump, tried to get away. So, well, we're going to take and get this thing all set up. And we'll bring you all back once we're done dehydrating all this, and let you see where we go from there. Hey YouTube, well, Massachusetts Prepper here. Dehydrator's been going for a little over 12 hours now, so we're going to take and unplug it and check and see how our dehydrated corn's doing. Yeah, that's looking like it's come along pretty good. Everything looks pretty well dry. I'll bring you over so you can get a look in there. Looks Looks like it's pretty well dried. Come along real good. I checked it a little earlier this morning, and still had a little ways to go. So let me get this all set up here and we'll bring you right back. Okay, well, here we are. We've got this corn, as you can see, all dried up, looking real good. We'll take and pull a couple of trays out here, make sure everything's dried pretty good. It's all looking real good. I'd definitely say this is pretty well done. So what I'm going to do is get this all pulled out, put in a bowl, and I'll bring y'all right back where you can see the finished product. Okay, everyone, we're back. We got all this corn all pulled off the trays now. And as you can see, we have some really nice dried corn. Feels just like plastic, so you know all the moisture's been taken out of it. And the goal is always to get, you know, at least 95% of the moisture out of this product, so you don't have any spoilage when you got it in your bags. If I'm wrong on that percentage, well, somebody I'm sure will correct me. But anyway, we've got 7 pounds of corn dehydrated, and this is what it came out to. This one bowl full of dried corn. So what we're going to do now is get this weighed up and see exactly how much we reduced the volume from that 7 pounds of frozen corn down to this, and I'll be right back and let y'all know how much weight we actually have. Okay, well, we took and teared out this red bowl so we get a nice weight on here, and got it all set up. From 7 pounds we ended up with 1 pound 7.6 ounces of corn. See if I can get this in here and get a shot of that for you. 1 pound 7.6 ounces is what we had from 7 pounds. Okay, everyone, well, what we're going to do now is go ahead and get some vacuum sealing done so we can put this stuff up. What I'm going to do is pretty much for my family size, I'm going to set these up where I have 1 cup per bag. So I'm just going to seal up one end of these bags. I'm going to make my bag as small as I can. I think I should be able to get 1 cup in the bag that I'm making here. If I can't, well, I'll just have to adjust it a little bit. But I think this will be just about the right size for 1 cup of corn in here. And 1 cup will be just about, I'm thinking close to 1 pound. So we're going to just try to get this sealed up. And there's the process. So now this 1 cup of corn will probably be really close to 1 pound of corn when it rehydrates. So we're going to go ahead and finish this process, and I'll bring y'all back when we're done. Hey everyone, we're back. We got all this dehydrated corn all packaged up, vacuum sealed now. Like I said, I stick 1 cup per bag. That gives me about 1 pound of corn per bag. I started off with 7 pounds of frozen corn, and I now have it in 7 bags. What I recommend doing is leaving this out on your counter for at least a couple of hours, just to see if any of your bags develop holes. Sometimes when we're vacuum sealing dehydrated product, you end up getting sharp edges and it pokes holes in your bags and your bags will leak. So always just leave them out for a couple of hours, give it time to show any signs that the bag is not, airtight, and then store it away as you normally would, whether it's in containers, put in your freezer, your refrigerator, however you want to store it. But anyway, this concludes this video on the frozen corn, dehydrating and packaging, and we'll be back the next time we get ready to do some more dehydrating.